What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Get Feathered. I'm Feather Virgo. We're going to talk about you and them. General reading, it may or may not resonate. I'm kind of congested, so bear with me. I want to get these readings done for you. It's podcast episode 318. Come on in, like it, share it, subscribe it, say hello to me, click the live chat button down below. Virgo, let's drop into the reading screen and let's get started on this. Alright, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, or have it heavily in your chart. Let's talk about love, baby. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Will they communicate? Will they communicate? That's what I just got. I got Virgo, Leo, and Gemini. So you have, you've definitely had some doubts. There's possibly been a difficult ending here. It may have been a very painful ending with this person. And you're wondering if they're going to communicate. Will they talk to me? So I don't see a lot of sadness, at least not right now. That could be because after this ended, it made you very happy, or you felt a lot better once this actually did end. Oh boy, some of you may have felt like you were dealing with somebody who is very manipulative, or habitual ghoster for some of you. Okay. So, from this person's perspective, they don't know whether or not they want to talk. So this person has moved on. At least they may have moved out, moved away, moved on, away from your energy. But there's also a confusion or a decision on whether or not they should communicate with you. Should I come back and say something? Should I return and speak my truth, or speak some sort of truth? I'm not really sure what happened here, but let's see. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh boy. So much stress. So much anxiety and stress. That is the weirdest thing. So much anxiety and so much stress in the connection that maybe you had to put distance between you and this person. Okay, you and this person, just too much stress, too much anxiety. Ugh. But the funny thing is just like I saw over here, after this ended, I got a happiness, a high vibrational happiness, like, thank God this is over. I'm happy this is over. But you're wanting to communicate with this person at the same time. It's very strange energy, but, you know, we're human. We do strange things. So, I get that you're happy. Both of you are happy. Both of you are content. You're doing your own things in life, away from one another. There's definitely distance between you and this person. Oh boy. You may think a lot about each other still. I don't know how long ago this ended. It could have been just recently in Leo season. Or last Leo season. I get that you're both still holding on to one another. Yeah. So I get that you're still holding on to one another, although it felt better to end this or to walk away Some of you may have felt betrayed by this person, or like I said, this person may have been a habitual ghoster. Maybe they ghost and then come back, ghost and then come back. I've got Leo, Virgo, Libra, Taurus now on this. You both care a lot about each other. You both still hold on to this because you both feel, it's like you both still consider each other. You both still consider each other. How do I put that? In high regard. You know, even though there's distance between the two of you and no communication. Some of you may be wanting the truth from this person, or wanting some sort of information from this person. That may be why you're wanting communication. Like, why did you betray me? Why did you break up with me? Why did this end? Why did you keep hurting me so much? Whatever. But you both still hold on to each other and see each other as like the perfect person, or the perfect person for you. Let me see if I can dive into that a little bit more. You still hold on to each other even though there's no contact, even though this is over. Yeah, this is over, no contact. It's hard to say goodbye sometimes, fully and completely, to somebody that we care very deeply about, or that we desire a lot. There could have been a lot of desire and passion for one another. You may have enjoyed spending time together with one another, but you stressed each other out, or there was just too much stress or too much going on, and somebody walked away, right? And I get that it feels better. It feels better that this is over and that there's distance between the two of you. But at the same time, you still think about each other. You know, sometimes we just have to put distance between us and somebody. If we can't get along, we can't get along. If we cause each other too much stress or anxiety, or there's too much doubt or insecurities or whatever. You know, one of you may have had to move or relocate. One of you may have had a lot of insecurities and doubts about the whole situation from the beginning. Although this person and you felt good together. It just, something wasn't gelling in the big scheme of things. You know, one of you may have been married to somebody else, or may have been non-committal, and that may have been what ended this and created the rift. Yeah, somebody may have been confused about what they wanted, or they may have had other options, or not prioritized the connection in the same way as the other one wanted. And you still see each other as the it for each other. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah. Like, even though we had fun together, we enjoyed each other, there was a warmth and a companionship, or a friendship, or we enjoyed spending time together. It was like, without a doubt, you know, we felt good together. But at the same time, we couldn't communicate. You may have been dealing with somebody who was in and out, flighty, who was at a distance, or who was cold or disconnected at times. It was like two different people. Sometimes this person was cold and disconnected, and sometimes this person was very lovely to deal with, very warm and inviting, and is like a comfort zone with this person, but it just didn't work out. And you know, after you've taken some time, it looks like you've taken some time to consider this, to think about this, to do your healing, you know. And it's like you're still missing each other. You both still miss each other. So that's that energy of you're still holding on to this person energetically because you're missing them. You're missing that companionship or that comfort zone with this person, the fun or the companionship that you had, or the friendship, whatever it was. But I don't feel like you are reaching out to this person. Would you be open to communication? Yeah. But more than anything, it feels like you are missing the companionship or the friendship, the comfort that you felt with this person. Now, this could be a friend, a family member, a mother, a father figure, mother figure, something. This may not have even been an intimate partnership, you know, romantic, intimate, but maybe it was. It's like this person was just too, like, they come in and then they're gone again. They come in, you think that things are moving slowly and easily with this person forward, and then they're out. Or they say something sharp or cold, and they have a history of this. Again, some of you, it's this person has a history of ghosting. But it's like one day they're this way and everything is fine, and the next day it's this way, and then I don't know what's going on. So it looks like you're missing this person, or you're missing each other, and that's okay, you know. Yes, what I get here, like, the stress of it all is that you both want this. You're both attracted to each other. You both want it to be successful, so you move towards each other, you know? And then it's there for a while, and then it doesn't work out. How many times have you tried with this person? Like, this looks like something where you've had several attempts at trying with this person. Even though I don't see communication happening with this person, because this person may be married to someone else in another connection, or they may not be committal. They may not be wanting commitment, or they may just be the kind of person that wants things their way, always their way, only their way. And when they don't get their way, they act out or speak up. And then you're like, you know what, I'd rather just not deal with this, because I'm tired of dealing with this, and I feel better now that we're apart, because I don't have to deal with that attitude or that ego or my way or the highway kind of thinking. But you do miss this person, because there's a lot of things about this person that you did enjoy. So you're just still kind of stuck in the thoughts of this person. You haven't really moved on just yet. Not yet. Not yet. No. Some of you are still waiting for this person to show back up, because you have a history of repeating cycles with this person. It's the same cycle. The same cycle. You're fine. You're feeling great. You're living your best life. Your energy is so much better. And then this person shows back up and you do it all again. You think very highly of each other, and that's awesome. It's awesome. I see you taking care of yourself right now. You know who you are. You know what you want. You're respecting yourself, honoring yourself. In choosing to disconnect from this person, you did it for your own good, for your highest and best good, and that's awesome. However, once we get used to a certain cycle, we expect it to happen again, I mean, you may have between 6 and 10 cycles on repeat with this person for some of you over a period of time. And I mean, that could be many, many years for some of you. As you are thinking about this person and as you are healing from any heartbreak or whatever it may be, you are understanding that you do miss many things about this person. This person was good to you. You enjoyed each other. It's like you're reminiscing about and bringing peace to and understanding that the good parts of this person. You miss the good parts of this person. You miss the good times with this person. But there's also an expectant, like you're expecting this person to show back up again. I don't know if you would have anything to do with them if they did. Not this time. Because you're also understanding that a part of this person drags you down, or being with this person to a degree doesn't make you really feel good about yourself, or it's an emotional drain in some way. So you got the good stuff, but and you're remembering the good stuff while you're doing your healing and you're reflecting, but you're also understanding at the same time the not great stuff, the reason why you chose to go no contact or end this, because you are happier. Your energy is showing high vibrations. It's just it's the remnants while you're trying to clear it up for yourself and bring resolution and understanding to yourself. I made the right decision for me. I feel good about me and making this decision for me. So it's almost like you just really haven't moved on just yet. Not yet. So you may be talking to people, wrapping up this healing cycle. What's up, Sophia? Or excuse me, Sabrina. I'm sorry. Sophia, where did I get that from? Maybe your name is Sophia. I don't know. So it's just the healing process. So it's just the final remnants of doing the healing. Your energy is ready to shine. You're shining bright. You're feeling good. You're feeling high vibrational. You're feeling happy. So if you haven't moved on just yet with another person, that doesn't look like it's far away. Some of you may already be talking to somebody new, or may have options around you. Okay? Within the next 7 months, for some of you, you may be, it's like you haven't found the right person yet to move on with. But I love the fact that you are really, you're not hasty. You're not moving away from this. You're understanding. It's like you're pulling out the best parts of this person and keeping that with you. And perhaps that's helping you to design or create or desire somebody new. And even though you may not be ready to jump right into another connection just yet, it's like you're pulling out the best parts of this person and saying, I want the best parts of this person or someone better, or I want the best parts of this person in someone new. That's cool. Because you're recognizing, some of you, this person may have lied. They may have been manipulative. There may have been a lot of arguments and disagreements. This person could have made you feel, or you may have felt very insecure or doubted yourself in this connection quite a bit. They may have, again, this person for some reason comes across as two different people. 1 minute they're one way, and the next minute they're somebody different, like Jekyll and Hyde or something like that. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody with narcissistic tendencies, or some sort of ego trip or something like that. But you know, I'm not a therapist. Okay, I'm just an entertainer. We're having fun here. So just I like it that you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your heart space, and you're designing or creating what it is you're wanting in a new person moving forward. I like it. So it looks like you're both happy and moving on, but for some reason this person wants to talk. What is this? You have someone here that wants to repeat the cycle. And they're getting impatient. So their energy, and now it could be weeks, it could be months before this person tries to show back up. For some of you, maybe they already did. But I don't see an apology. I don't see them taking much action. I see them, they're saying they want to rebirth things here and they're ready for a relationship, but I don't feel like this person has changed. I feel like that if they would return, it would be the same thing all over again. So the ghosts will return unchanged. You will be the judge of that because you already know. You already know the pattern. You already know who this person is. This person may not... This person may come across as somebody... How do I put that? For some of you, this person shows up and lays it on real thick emotionally. Like they unleash on you emotionally. Like, woe is me, poor me, I can't keep a job, can't get a job, everything is against me. These kind of got a negative attitude about certain things. And when they come in, you may have a history of being pulled down by this person or drained by this person energetically, emotionally. They may play on your emotions for some of them, even though I'm not really seeing the cards that show me this person is emotionally manipulative. It's possible because you are showing me magician energy, which is possible. Oh, thanks. Sabrina said, "Ooh, yeah, he is charming." Charm. It may not be emotional manipulation intentionally. It may just be that this person tries to woo or romance or unleash all of their emotions on you, and then that in a sense takes advantage of you, you know, takes advantage of your emotions. Okay. So that's the thing. They come in and do that, and yeah, they do care about you. There are emotions between the two of you. For some of you, this is a strong soulmate, and this would be a lesson, a strong lesson, right? And I believe you're getting the lesson. I believe you've gotten it. I believe you're coming to terms with and understanding it. It's confusing, especially if this person is married to somebody else or just wants their freedom and they're non-committal. They come in and they tell you all the sweetest things and all the charm and all this, that, and the other, and yet they don't take any action. And then that makes you, you know, Boy, that would be confusing. You tell me you love me, you tell me you want to be with me, you tell me you want to come back, you tell me that you want to have children with me, that you want to be married to me, that you want to, do it all again, and then you don't do anything. Well, that's friggin' confusing. And I believe it's time that most of my Virgos, you're ready to elevate out of this. You're respecting yourself, honoring yourself, loving yourself, and you know that you want growth and abundance with someone. You do care about this person, you do cherish this person to a degree, but you're not going to allow yourself to be confused by this person again, because that has been a trip, and your energy is so much more high vibrational now that you've separated from this person, that they're gone. So they can keep trying to come back, they can keep trying to repeat the cycle, but what the universe is saying is that the confusion is, it's not them trying to confuse you, it's the fact that you need stronger boundaries. You may be very loving and nurturing and caring and compassionate as a person, but sometimes we need to stand up for ourselves and say enough is enough. I love you, but I can love you from a distance, because you're not changing, and this is ridiculous. Point blank, period. Okay? So, you may not be in contact. This person may not be honest. They may be deceptive. They may be a liar. You are already showing me you feel better that this is over. So the next step here is to overcome that confusion, is to not allow yourself to be confused by this person. When we know what we want and we stand up for ourselves, as the Queen of Swords, we empower ourselves fully, and we protect our empire and what we have created and built and what we desire moving forward. Okay? Because you're lovely, you're sweet, you're compassionate, you're caring and giving. But that does not mean that you have to allow yourself to be taken advantage of time and time again by anybody, friend, family, or anybody. So empowerment is the next step here. But that's up to you, It looks like you're coming out of the clouds, coming out of this confusion of being hurt and being manipulated or played by this person or coerced by this person in some way. It's definitely been confusing, but you are rising above that, and you are in the process of empowering yourself and putting in some strong boundaries for yourself. Okay? And that is awesome. Protecting yourself, honoring yourself, vetting anyone that comes your way, whether they're a returning person or a new person, asking the right questions. That's all part of having those strong boundaries. What are my wants? What are my needs? What are my desires? What are my absolute yeses and my absolute nos? And being able to stand up and say, I will not take anything less than what I deserve and desire. It's not being picky. It's actually being somebody who is respecting of self and having strong boundaries now. Where before maybe you didn't. Maybe you just took whatever came along and was like, oh, well, this must be my soulmate because it's coming along. No. Learning some lessons, and that is standing up for self and knowing what you're worth and what you're worthy of. That's very cool. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.